Hello, family and friends of First Presbyterian. When I was a college student, our campus minister and now my good friend, Bob Dunham, gave us some simple yet advice I've never forgotten. He told us to celebrate the temporary. Now, by that, he meant that college students can wish their years away as we anticipate life after college. Celebrate the temporary, he told us. Now, over the years, I've thought about how we can wish our lives away. It usually begins with this word, when. When I graduate, when I get a job, when I find a partner, when I get married, when we have kids, when the kids leave home, when I get a promotion, when we retire. There are a lot of wins in life when you start to think about it. Sometimes while we are looking ahead to the next win, we forget to celebrate the moment we are living in right now. That's what Bob was telling us. I've come to realize that life is actually just a string of temporary moments. Each one is to be treasured. One time I was on a retreat for pastors, and the leader said to us at the end of the retreat, "Well, this has been a wonderful experience, but you know, this group will never be together again. So let's celebrate the time we were given to be together." I've taken that advice to every retreat, every experience I've had to celebrate the time I've been given. I do think about that as I move back into retirement, and I think about the many congregations I've been privileged to serve. I've had a blessed ministry. Each congregation I served for just a season. Each one was temporary. You might even be able to make the case that all pastors are transitional pastors. Now, some transitions last 13 years or 17 years, but we always move on and the church always moves on, as it should. That's just the way it is. So knowing all of that, I've tried to turn my campus minister's advice, Bob's advice, into a spiritual practice, to celebrate the temporary each day, to see each day as a gift of God, and to look at each day the kind of gifts that God has brought us in that particular day. Celebrate the moment. Sometimes at the end of the day, when I say my evening prayers, I reflect over the many things that God has graced me with in that day. So as I come to the end of my time with you, I do it by celebrating the time I've been given to you. And it's been such a special part of this church family that I've been privileged to be a part of. I celebrate the past year and I think back on the past year. I didn't know God would give me the opportunity to return when I left the first time, but God did, and I'm grateful. And so I've been blessed to be amongst you for a season, renewing the old friendships and making some new ones, working with Kim and Laura and Charles, working with the session, so many leaders of this church, getting to be a part of this warm and caring church family, and celebrating your mission and your ministry, being able to preach and teach and offer pastoral care here, to be able to worship with you on Sundays, and even the privilege of leading memorial services of people we have all known and loved. Each opportunity is a gift in its own way. So I celebrate these moments with you and much more, and I give thanks to God for this opportunity to be with you. Again, I want to thank you for the celebration lunch, the cards and the notes and the many expressions of love. I will hold those dear as I return to retirement and as I find my own ways to serve God in retirement. Many of you are showing me the way in your retirement. I also look forward to one last Sunday to worship with you. This is such a great gift. I'm glad Sharon can be here for that as well, so I'm looking forward this Sunday. And while I may no longer be your pastor, I will be keeping up with you through emails and the newsletters and occasionally through online worship. And though I will no longer be your pastor, I will be grateful to remain your friend. I want to close with the words from Paul that he wrote to a congregation he loved dearly in Philippi. His words express so well the way I feel about you. He wrote this to his friends: "I thank my God every time I remember you. In all my prayers for all of you, I always pray with joy because of your partnership in the gospel from the first day until now, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus Christ." So with gratitude for you, I offer you this blessing. May the peace of our Lord Jesus Christ remain with you this day, this temporary moment, and always. And of course, for those of you who are able to join us in worship this coming Sunday, I look forward to seeing you then. Peace be with you all.